a case of a woman getting murdered, and she's gonna be naked. Let's find out.
Hey, ladies, get out of the road!
Oh my god! Don't say the word itch, please.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have
I have a bug bite at the bottom of my foot, and it itches.
Sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial,
No.
and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, the fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand.
What? How did they get
The address is
banned?
on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
I didn't come to California to be a second.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
Coroner says it's gonna be
Canadian. Bro, you're allowed to be in Quebec, though.
I'm moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Fine morning in.
Am I just following this random
keep
guy?
locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town.
Hey, I'm just following some random guy. Hold up.
Hey, I think those vice boys there haven't died.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Oh, I love rain. Oops.
It's left at the next intersection.
Excuse me.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record give you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first.
Why did that guy just stop in the middle of the road? Hello? This guy's an awful driver. I'm a great driver.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body. We're used to seeing.
What the fuck? Who are you? Who's this guy? What did you see? Chad, show me what you saw because I didn't see it. Oh, it's a police officer. I just rammed him off the road. Disconnected? From what?
Galloway, homicide. Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of.
Why is this guy so against there being a serial killer?
Washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple grade again.
Again, same rope?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma.
Clothes
Knock her
on.
over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Weird. Why would there be no handbag or shoe this time? Foot fetish guy? Ugh.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
No way she would keep that in there. Nails the same. Look. No one's noticing the nails are all the same. It's so weird. Also, no weird thing with the ring. Okay, I got everything from this. Money.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
It pertains to my pocket. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's the
Driver and our killer.
it's
are most
the
likely
pop-up,
running the
the emotes. The emotes on the screen pop-up thing. Sometimes it bugs out a bit. And it needs to like refresh. Spamming clicky in case I find something. Call box. Huh. Means there's something to call about. Let's try over here. Oh, what's that?
Optimistic call.
What's this? Oil? So loud. I don't hear the music over here. Nope, it's back. Down here, maybe? Nope. This can't be everything. What about over here? Nope. How far can we go?
Goddamn captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
Is it? No way. Huh.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Huh. Who's she? Is that the mother?
Detective, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton.
Hi,
I live
Catherine.
Just across the way.
Nice to see you. I think we had to put a camera like here. Is the best spot.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
What's his name?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's
Rude.
a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. We all follow him around.
Hobo leader, huh?
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Yeah, okay. Shut up. Did I ask? I don't believe I asked.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
How do they know all this? They didn't even have GPS back then. Still warm, huh? Sus. Huh. A little weird. Wait, Pro is already in the car. This guy is always just doing... Alright. She may have been strangled, but she doesn't have all the other
message.
signs.
Excuse me? There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic.
Yeah,
Last
exactly.
body said something written on it.
Exactly.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy as what I'm saying, right? Before you
Yeah.
start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
No
Doesn't
message.
fit your pattern, Cole. End of
Exactly.
conversation.
It's true. Rusty's correct on this one. No message. The body. The body was naked. It had clothes on it. And yeah, it was strangled, but I mean, she was strangled. The body was strangled, is what I mean. At the time, is what I meant. Not it's or she or the or whatever. It is what it is. I'm letting it go. It's just not fitting the MO. And the guy likes to play games with the cops. He likes to like do weird shit where it's like, oh, I'm taunting you. This guy's not taunting.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
What did you do? Huh? Huh? Are you a part of it? Isn't that a lady from before? It's a different lady. Just hiding a fun. I agree. She could be fun. Ma'am, continue being fun. Oh, Rusty came in here.
Phelps of Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Okie dokie.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Let's find out. F1 it ends with 3. 6-3.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Wait a second. Recognize any names in here, chat? Huh. Maybe your own name? Dun dun dun! That's right. I know what you've been up to. You can't hide it from me.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
I could go for a sour candy right now.
Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Tell me right now, how good did that taste? Sour strips. Kinda like make your mouth feel like it's getting ripped apart. Chat, tell me if you're a part of this hobo encampment right now, and I won't arrest you for murder. Only grand larceny. Ha! It was a trap! You are getting arrested for murder! You're going down!
I fought. Where's my wife? No one cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
True.
Oh, the bum isn't here. Look at these people. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
He's here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of my way.
Leave him be.
Get out of my way. Excuse me. Wow! They used to allow people to have, like, houses? Now they just make the homeless people sleep on the streets. That's fucked up.
You can't do this.
Well, they used to...
They've been talking about on the radio.
Bro, they used to be allowed to actually have homes.
When's America gonna understand? I'll give it. Not kidding.
This is actually kind of nice. What the fuck? Wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Yep, that's me.
That broad's got stopped in for deer.
I'm big news.
Oh, I wish I could.
This person's even cleaning their bed. Bro, they're just down on their luck. They got a big ass house over here. Wait. This is nice. It's like a fucking town. No wonder they knew where it was. Hey.
Any ideas?
We have a lead. Let's find out what the husband has to say for himself. What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
I'm fucking kicking his ass, bro. Wait, over here. He's gotta be here. Where would the leader be? And oh my god, this homeless encampment's huge! Holy! I'm not gonna say it. Not saying it. I'm not saying it. Not gonna catch me saying it.
Oh, got a
There
problem,
is.
pal? That's the cop from the newspaper.
Yeah, that's me.
Watch
Move.
it.
Holy guac! It's huge! I almost lost it so big. What the frick? Walking on this person's bed, I don't even care. You're not allowed to have makeshift houses anymore if you're homeless. You just gotta fucking die, apparently. They get mad, they'll actually like take it and they'll just like confiscate everything on it about it and then they'll like throw it away. That's fucked up, right? It's not even fair. Hey.
There are 3 kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't.
That's 2 kinds of people, you fool.
Oh,
I knew it, he's here! Guy was a military man. What about the dead body in here? Alright. I'm guessing I was supposed to come back later.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
I'll come back later then.
Phelps, leave him be.
Make me.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Thanks. I am a decent guy. Super decent. Get out of my way, bitch. Get out of my way.
What are you, a linebacker?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Move!
That's disgusting.
Get out of my way, bro. Get out. Get out of my way. Oh my god. Get out of my way. Nice.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah.
This guy had many divorces, he would know.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. You're the type, show a particular disposition for this stuff.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Bro, I'm getting a murder on the, like, I don't have time for shots fired. This guy, I gotta get a real murderer, not a almost murderer. Shots fired doesn't even mean anything. They could have missed every shot. Trust me, I know about missing shots. Nah, but it gives this guy time to plan his escape. I'm about to find so many clues. Open up, it's the police!
Hello? Yes?
Detective
Give me your
Speltz
fucking
from
money.
Galloway.
Oh, sorry.
Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up.
Good morning.
She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Your wife is dead.
Do you have
And
someone
you
who can
did
look
it.
after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Why would you be trying to arrange a sitter?
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning.
Look at those
Sorry for your
kids.
loss.
They're just sitting so politely on the bed, on the sofa.
I know this.
They're just aga as fuck, bro. Why are the kids just aga?
First, we're gonna take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Aga. Yeah, fuck. Man, she just OMG brought out of here.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's
Okay,
the
that'll
problem,
do it.
Carlson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Right? Why is
Wanna
it
hear something
down?
funny, Carlson? Some bums think filling out a missing person before that.
To check if she was a regular.
That's a good idea. Maybe I will.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, that is a good question. Well, probably because she didn't come home. But why did they went to a party together? Her purse?
Don't think this is anything.
Are you sure? It's her purse, bro. Wouldn't she kind of... Alright, whatever. I would think that's something. I would think that's actually something huge. The New Testament. Oh,
Maybe this is going to help us.
a brooch. Huh? Why is he in here?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Why did he come in here? He never comes in. Wait a second. That picture is highly terrifying on the bottom right. What is this shit? We saw no signs. The kids did it? Yeah, I want Mommy to come home, huh?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Real sweet on this dive. Yes, sirree. Why is he looking around the house? He never does this. Quit drinking or something?
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Circumstantial.
What did you do? Huh? Which one of you did it? Tell the truth, or you're both going to juvie! You fucking freaks.
So she went out without her handbag?
That's what I was saying earlier, bro.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
You know what's weird? Look at old IDs. They had fingerprints and everything. Isn't that odd? New IDs don't have all that. Bee. Oh. Interesting. What is this? Fish?
I don't think so.
He's back to telling me if he thinks so or not. Because that last case, he was not telling me shit.
Nope.
Guys, every time I look over and read your guys' lore, I get more and more confused. Homeless fisherman?
I survived the war for this.
Boats?
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Not so circumstantial now, are we? What happened to the dog? I'm almost positive that's all the clues. Oh, he's Snoop Dogg now. Oh. Apparently I need to make a phone call. But I'm not quite sure where the phone is. Right there?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, really? I don't know how I came about that information before talking to him, but okay.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
For the record, Tarleton.
Is that bad?
Did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
Huh. Okay.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said
I
she was
approve.
bored and decided to leave.
What was the proof? The rope? That somebody would want to kill. Oh. It wasn't used to kill her. It could be. It's just the same type of rope. Hello? I can't.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party? I want to find who did this. I want to help.
Fuck.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Hold on.
If you have more questions, I'd rather get this over with now.
Don't care.
Go away unless you can bring my mommy home.
Fuck. I don't know what else.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression of the
How many
crime
size 8 fucking murderers are there? That's what I was missing. Oh.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Okay, got it. I just missed those two. I'm back to Invis. Let's talk.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Wait a minute.
If you
I'm
have
not
more
ready.
questions, I'd rather get this over with now.
Hold on. Maybe the... If she was happy at home, then she wouldn't have left her purse. Got it.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife is unhappy? What proof do you have of that? Why aren't you out there trying to catch the person who did this?
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna start over. This is really bad. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. This is really bad. Wow, the white shoe slaying. Interesting. I was gonna go 0-4, bro.
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
She has her purse.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration.
How do I skip this?
Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, the fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short queue.
Oh. I don't know. I use the thing.
Sunny California. Doesn't want to stop.
I'm going off without him. He's taking too long.
I'm out of here.
I had all the clues for sure. He'll make it. He'll make it. He'll be fine. Bro, he'll show up. He'll get there. I'm gonna say I'm a little bit better of a driver without Rusty. It's raining. Bro, he's gonna take the fast travel. I can't turn off the... I can't turn it off. The siren just stays on. I'm clicking the button. Nothing. See, look, he fast traveled.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the
It
impression
does
the
look
boys
awfully
from the
familiar.
Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
There's no way my car is still... Hold on. It's nothing...
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Wait. It's the same beer bottle. Oh, same cigarette butt. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lipstick? Woman murder? I think it does.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Very astute. Where are you?
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
No wedding ring? I thought she's married. No, it was a mini car. Donna! You can't skip, wait. Yeah, you can't skip cutscenes.
I've been working the houses across the street and up the block.
I have to rewatch them every time.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think
switch
he may have had an
again.
accident in the war. He's a very scary,
Can we go back in time?
angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here.
Shut
and nothing be done about
up!
it.
Who cares what you have to say, woman?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
All right. Isn't that literally right here?
Until Pinker and Carruthers finish up?
Sure, Detective. We'll stay out of their way.
I'm at a loss.
We still got the laundry label to check off.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Let's go check on the hobo.
Take the next left.
Thank you, Rusty. Nothing has happened. We're just looking at this for the first time. Wow, hobo encampment, that's crazy. You better go check it out. Wait, really? I want you to skip the cutscene.
Man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait. At least the rain stopped. Change back into those white bucks now.
Bro, how do I let Rusty drive if I'm always getting put into the driver's seat?
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case. Slow down.
No good to me.
it's a clue. And I had found it before.
Didn't you ever hear germs?
A new clue. Didn't you already harass the NPCs already? I don't know what you're talking about. This is my first time harassing NPCs. Also, I never harass NPCs. That's fucked up. Why is there a shovel here? Very interesting.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Oh, it's an
No
emote.
message. Excuse me? There was no message. Where?
Bro, he's not any better than
last
me.
bodies had something written on it. Which one did?
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy as what you say, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Rusty almost got into a car accident immediately. I almost always get into a car accident, but that doesn't change anything. Hello? Hello?
Please, I have business to run.
Hello?
What now? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go
Formula
find
1
registration. You can take a
363.
look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Okie dokie.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Very interesting.
Can you drive to this one?
Why is
Where are
it
we
so
headed?
blurry? Oh my god, what happened? See without his
I've got a
reading
feeling
glasses
we're
on.
about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type, show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Nordic type? What does this mean? Very suspicious that you knew where to look. Listen, I can count to 633. Open up some police! The fucking door open! What the fuck did you do?
Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Did you file a police report,
Can you
bitch?
describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Your wife is dead, dumbass.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
Oh, look at those children look so much like
Tell me
Aga.
what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Oh, mommy to come home. Smile.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure. You see to your girls.
The way they're pissed to get up, I don't understand.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem?
We would like Mommy to come home now. Well, she's not coming home. She's dead. Guys, please stop getting timed out. It literally, look at this. It literally covers up my entire screen. Bro, stop.
Something funny, Carol. Somebody.
Need to check if she was a regular.
I do need to check that.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Don't worry, VOD watchers. I have an active chat. It's just they're getting timed out right now.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's crazy that I know where everything is. It's so odd. Huh. What's really sus? This fucking picture right here. Like, why? Wait. Why does it look like that? Like, bottom right is actually nightmare fuel.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
What the fuck did you do? Where did you put the body? That kid's fucking sus right there.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Size 8?
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Hmm.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Why is everyone a size 8? Everyone has to do with murders is size 8. Very weird. That's nothing. But you know what's not nothing? This over here. That I conveniently just happen to know about. Don't worry about it.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Very odd. I happen to know exactly where to look every time. Because I did it. Who said that?
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
If I leave, can I come back?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Guys, I gotta use the restroom. BRB. Hey. Sorry. Stop. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be back.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go to the bar. Hey! Bro, I got fucking hit by a car! Yo! You fucking bitch! You think you can fucking hit me with your car? I was gonna go to the bar to find out if she's a regular there, but... I'll just do the questioning first. I couldn't pull out a gun. There's no... They won't
For
let
the
me.
record, Mr. Johnson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Okay, but hold on.
If you have more questions, I'd rather get this over with now.
I don't care. I don't know who he would be a possible suspect.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
Look, most people are getting the wrong answer, no matter what. I mean, I'll try it.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Clearly you didn't let her go. That's how she ended up in this position. All you had to do was let go of the rope, Lars.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party?
If you stayed at the party, how come there's a muddy... Ah, yeah, you're right.
Don't ask, you never find out.
Most people got it right with the removal. Maybe he's being truthful. But when I used doubt last time, it was wait, did I use doubt? Last time I used no, I didn't. I'm down.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry.
No, I used
I was
lie.
having a good time.
I remember.
She has to go and ruin it.
I mean, what
We
last
always have to
time?
do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes.
The bar.
Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Alcoholic wife in every single one. Alcoholism was a real problem with women back in this time.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I don't think I can prove this, right? Other than the fact that she was drinking a lot?
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
Right?
Why aren't you out there trying to catch the person
Fuck!
who did this?
No!
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Last time I used a different one. I used the handbag for both last time, but this time I used the matchbox. I'm gonna restart for 1. I'll restart for 04 though. I think he's being truthful.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wet spot.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Hey!
The Tarleton crowd had her
What?
last week at Barron's Bar. You should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed? You lousy bastard.
What? What did this random guy just yell at me?
Car 11 King, come in.
11 King, go ahead.
We have a possible sighting of a tall, disfigured vagrant at the hobo camp on Grand between Temple and Sunset. Use caution, the suspect is wanted in connection with 2 assaults on females.
That's a couple of blocks from the murder scene.
Assault? Why not a pepper?
Thank you, waitress.
Love sandwiches at the bar?
Gents?
Fancy.
Drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This is about
Clough.
Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home.
Oh.
I was worried about her.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
True.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
And what's
I need
Rusty
plenty of
doing in the
bums
back?
here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her.
What
Give it
is
up,
Rusty doing?
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
Indiana's
The
landlocked.
other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in
Fucking
the back
gross.
right now. Red polo shirt.
Disgusting.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bates! We just want to talk.
Got a ride. Get in and drive.
Thanks to the car.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Yeah, fucking shoot him, Rusty!
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the barn where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit.
Okay, so I can run over a fucking a bench, but I can't run over the wood fence?
He's showing you how it's done. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
No, he's...
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps. Come on, Phelps. You're letting this lust get away from you. Hit him. Clean this asshole out the road.
All right. I've had enough.
The fuck out of my way, you dumb asshole! You're going to jail for a long time, Phelps.
Put your hands in the air.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
Bates.
I have a choice in this.
No.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that.
What's
You prefer to
Rusty?
Sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
What's Rusty doing?
Do you want my partner to sap you?
Oh!
Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor Boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a
Take him to
material witness
booking.
in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
I like the hand... What was that other game that had so many hand movements? They were like... Every action had every word, I'm not even joking, was always a hand move. What game was that? I was making fun of it. That's what I do whenever I'm not talking on a student's farm.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
That's it. He's excuse.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Thanks, ma'am.
That's the cab right there. I guess this is our car now. Oh, what am I doing? I guess I'll drive.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Oh, I better go.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Ow!
Lee.
Degen Ico stream. As if there's non-Degen Ico stream.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Jesus, Phil.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Aye! Why do we have to ruin his day? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Dancing with other men is like pretty wild, bro.
KZI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
I'm a solo dancer. I don't. Hey! Yo! He was coming right at me! What the fuck? Why did he just like try to swerve? Reading in the chat box right now. What is this? What is this interact? Can you respond to the chatter cooking him? Yeah, it has to be equal cook. It has to be equivalent cooking, alright? Whoa, watch out, buddy. Yeah, be nice to each other. It's rules of the channel. It's literally in the bylaws. You all click accept whenever you are starting the stream. There's a bunch of rules to pop up, and you have to click accept. Who's driving right now? Me or Rudy? Rudy? What's the Rusty? Fuck. Can't tell because it could have been either of us. What are the suits doing here? Clean shirts.
LAPD.
Why do we have a shotgun?
For someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
We need to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
What?
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
What? What do they mean, harboring a murderer?
That disfigured son of a bitch and the rest of his acolytes, Phelps.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I'm not Japanese. Rusty fucking murdered that guy. Why?
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
Isn't Courtney a wonderful name that anyone can
Need your
have?
help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Dude,
Who
don't
cares?
peddlers need part-time jobs.
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
Including you.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
True.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
Who's we?
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
So, we've got a therapist who's giving people heroin, a mob, the Illuminati.
I doubt it.
Kind of a lot going on here in this. Wait.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Oh shit. The crystal ballroom. Why would he kill this woman though? I don't get it. That's definitely a bloody rope. He's just like saving it here?
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Let me just put that out here in the open, like, bro, what? Alright.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear
But why did he kill her? Also, I never went to the other party house. Wait a second here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Letting the alcoholic drive.
Can you drive to this one?
We're going this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Oh.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from
The
me.
U.S. government.
It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Nah, I got a bunch of people to interview.
Bullshit questions than that.
Shut up, bitch. I've got other interview. What's this?
He was in the bathtub. And they'd taken one of his fingers.
What's going on over here? Who are you? Lock me up and throw away the key. I did it. Just kidding. Rusty, you're the one going to jail. Drinking and driving is a serious offense.
Bronco, can you give me a hand? I got a heart. I've been in this job 20 years. I'm gonna
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that bad.
You look at this clown.
Wait. No one else is here? What about all the other people I said I was gonna interview?
Should ask for a jury.
Huh. Alright.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Wasn't there another guy?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Yeah, okay.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Bro, I have the proof.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which
How did I find that out?
I have many places. I go where I please.
I feel like I'm missing a lot of information somehow here. Like, I didn't get to go to the crystal ballroom. I feel like that would have given me some more information. I'm gonna go with the purse for $5,000. I think it's probably the purse. Right? Bro absolutely did. He's not even a good liar.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
You barely say anything. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Alright.
My mistake. You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The
True.
state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed.
What?
But I've killed many of them.
What?
Their necks are so fragile.
Wait, he's the guy?
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
I'm itching it! Oh my fucking god! Yes! Alright, I'm stopping. It felt so good, bro.
A
Oh my
man
god!
down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need.
I did! I felt like I missed a
I
lot.
think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Oh, he wasn't there? Where was he? the vehicle damage that Rusty did. Yeah, the purse was never explained to being home. Just wasn't there, I guess. No. Not the heroin woman again.
And now my heart.
There was another mosquito in here. I saw it. And now I don't know where it is. And I know it's gonna bite the fuck out of me.
Only fool, don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me.
He's gonna fucking beat her again.
This torched zone.
Or the other guy.
When I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder. Alright, let me guess. Another fucking woman murdered. She's gonna be naked, have some fucking writing all over her. Oh my god, she's the woman from the bench earlier! Remember? That's the exact woman.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Don't call me Skipper.
I gave his wife a cat. I said, don't care anymore.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Huh? Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? That was your old man paid college tuition for?
Emperor's New Clothes is an old fairy tale about people, this guy who would get clothes made for him.
You've got to
He
admit,
was an
this is
emperor.
looking odd.
Anyone could
And then eventually they decided to play a little schemaz on him, telling
Hugo
him
Moeller
that
was
this new
identified by the school's ground keeper.
clothes
He's our guy.
could only
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy
not be
before.
seen by him.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
And then he would walk around naked, being fooled by everybody into thinking that he was wearing clothes when he was actually naked. Only dumb people can see. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you, there you go. Only dumb people can't see. But he was really the idiot all along.
How can I help you boys?
What the fuck did you do? How could you get that ring? You are fucking
Detective
insane. Did you
Phelps and
murder her?
Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose
God,
gold
it felt so
wedding
good
and
age
engagement
then.
ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge?
No.
Take that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
You know what? That was really cool of Rusty.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from...
Hold on 1 second. I just gotta go to click.com. Why did I spell click? Chicken Man? Wow, that's crazy.
Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Thanks.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Like the channel.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
He's
Can you
in
give us
London.
a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
You know who else has a forgettable face? Your mama.
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh my god.
Where are we going?
Why am I so blind every time? I can't see.
We have a problem.
Could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us.
How do you know?
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned the rings.
How do you know?
Figure that. Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
True. Let him be vain. Let him kill more women to find out more clues. 5-head idea. I should be a police officer, really, with these amazing... I'm detective of the year.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Just kill more
we should keep
women.
this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to
Technically, I was 03
Got
going
it?
on 04,
I get it,
not
Rusty.
04.
I just don't like it.
Clothes on, underwear off. Crazy.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
I saw who killed him in the flash forward. The what? The body.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
I don't want to know what that guy was doing with the body, bro.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. Against the law?
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop.
Rusty.
Come on, officer. You gotta give me a proper chance to explain.
Not yet. I haven't got to investigate the scene yet. Ah, 2122 St. David Street, 11 Bridgeport, Connecticut. I've been there. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way. When we last parted, bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's harder for me to watch you than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge you. And so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium. Got it. Here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be beaten. Only you need to check yourself in. I will not. Hog.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh, shit.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Matches were great advertisement back then.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
Okay, interesting. What's this? What are you looking at? Nothing?
Nice day, gentlemen.
Same cigarette packet at every single location. Very sus.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Valid. Also, the way that the droplets are kind of in a motion. She was young.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Look.
Another missing ring.
Yeah.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Huh. That's everything. Girl took her panties?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
I got this Gadget Whiz guy putting recording devices in replacement.
What do you want, huh? press?
Rehab is for quick.
Phelps, leave him be.
Nice day, gentlemen.
Talk to me.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Ha!
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
I think he's being truthful.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then,
Yeah,
you can
fucking
think a little
idiot.
on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell.
Bro, I kind of think Rusty is based. Alright. Is that allowed to be said?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Bird's just beating everybody.
You read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight.
True.
Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
What?
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
No red lipstick this time. I don't think that it was the guy. Bar's open early. What the fuck?
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
Yeah, a bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Alright.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers.
Get some food then,
and why
bro.
she was found
Fucking
beaten
dummy.
and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How
Why
well
is
did
my-
you know her?
Why is my character
Can't
always
say that I knew
yelling?
her. It was more like I was aware of her.
He's like yell talking every single time.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
I doubt that.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bull.
He called him a pleb.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Tell me about your criminal history,
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Doubt that.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Alright. Cool. Let me have a look around this bar real quick. Hey! What's this? Hello? You know, another bar linked to a case. Very interesting.
What do you think?
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
My question is, why is my character always yell talking at everybody?
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going? This is the...
Hold on, that was one too many. Oh my god, for my sake.
Told you to stay on backseat. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Yeah, true, actually.
Wait a second!
Juicing right now. You're juicing.
So today is juicing? Today is juicing? And you guys didn't even tell me? I say I'm taking a break from gambling.
Play.
Wait, we're already here. Oh, and now we're playing video games. We're literally at this bar. What else could I want?
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
Huh. There's no more. There's just a freaky ass thing down here. Oh, we come back. Ah.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Itch it? God, you know I want to, dude.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Amanda's a suspect, Rusty.
Guys, I'm gonna have to take an allergy pill and then I'm gonna fucking start falling asleep. That makes me so mad. When one thing's itchy, everything starts getting itchy too.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're
Hello.
making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew
This is
Evelyn
biggest
Summers,
customer.
Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband.
Huh?
She kept
A
some of her
husband,
stuff
huh?
here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Don't do it, eh? I'm trying not to. It's just very itchy. It's at the bottom of my foot, bro. Bro, you have this fucking alcoholic lady. She's living in an alcohol store.
Stock here, Mr. Robbins.
Huh.
Well, you let us
So
take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Hey!
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Oh my
kept it
god.
bed, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out well.
We'll take a look around. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
You don't need a foot to string, just remove it?
Did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Feet. Woman. Thanks for the luck wishes. You're welcome.
Balling's bowling alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
How'd she get the money to bowl? Oh my god, I keep getting blind, bro. Broken mirror?
She wasn't always such a loner.
Which one is she?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Why do I keep going blurry? I don't think there is anything else here.
See the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
You drive.
Guys, it does keep going blurry. What are you talking about? You don't see it? Oh no! Don't have the mosquitoes start biting my head or I'll be on the allergy pills 24/7. Lethal means I'll never be able to stream again.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
Is it 8?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
I love her.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Bro, my character always is yelling at people always. Do you have somebody who's named this working here? They're like, bro, relax. It's not that serious.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Don't get in a car.
There.
Whose car is this?
What are you waiting for? Get after it! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Did he just call
These are
Rusty
flashing
fat?
cars to be parked outside a bowling alley. The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn. Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
His hat.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect. Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one
That's
of these
something to do with
homicides,
LA.
but they always seem to lam it. You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment. That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
True.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tire. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
That is the end of that.
Ha!
About fucking time.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, he is. didn't kill her. It was the guy in the suit. We saw him on the train tracks at the beginning. I got a new upgraded car I stole from somebody. Wait, this is my car over here. Ugh. All reliable, I guess.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I don't know. There's something I'm missing at the liquor store and at the other place. So I guess we go back to the bar? I don't really know what I'm missing.
Looks like trying to enjoy a quiet drink is against the goddamn law now, huh?
Oh.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
I don't like you, McCaffrey. You look like someone who's trying too hard. Like your whole life is some kind of performance.
True.
I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
True.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Yeah, tell him. Wait, I fucked that up. Came back here just to ruin it. Alright. Good to know.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Gonna clear up a few loose ends real quick. Carbon dioxide, 85. Real and true, not wrong.
Isn't he the cop that won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Oh, hey.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Tell me about the
You and
victim
Evelyn
in you.
close, Mr. Robbins.
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Aww.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back home.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International
Aw,
Brigade
shit.
in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
It was hard to tell on that one.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
This guy! This is a true friend. Wow. I hope I have friends like that. Oh. It seems Rusty can't drive after we go to the liquor store.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, enter out. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
What the fuck happened? I'm a perfectly fine driver. Bro, what was that NPC doing?
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street.
Stop!
Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Who cares? This is America. Men can have guns. This guy's backing up in the middle of the street. What the fuck? I went flying!
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one.
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
No. Carruthers for real? Don't worry about it, Rusty.
My acting coach says I have real talent.
Goes downstairs one at a time.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case.
Huh?
But it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your
The janitor.
And follow up on Evelyn Summers.
Oh my god, I knew that janitor was weird. I called it. I called it. I said that janitor was a fucking freak.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address from McCaffrey, who will blow the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Wait, whoa.
He's a waste of the police force. Good-looking boy like that should go into politics.
Operator, give me R&I.
Research and investigation.
Putting you through now.
Oh, Rusty's running.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks
So
for
we're
your
just
help.
gonna have a silent S in the middle of that word? Okay, bro. No, my name is Grosvenor with an S. Like, okay.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let me pose a question.
Alright.
What's it got to do
He's
with
yelling again.
morals? Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Rusty! That's not based. Alright, at a fancy apartment here.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Good to know. Let me get the door for you, Rusty. What is it?
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Oh!
This isn't what we're looking for.
Can't do that anymore. Now they have to obey the Constitution. Take a little long before you are healed and you can come home. I have put your things back in your old room with the lock on the door for your privacy. You can come and go as you please. I will care for you and you can return to your normal life. I know your dress has changed, so I can't be sure this letter will find
The
you.
letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
But I pray that it does and that you consider what I had said. I love you very much and I pray every night that you are safe and that one day you will knock on my door and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother. Man, she's kind of a great mom.
Seems irrelevant.
Pneumonia strikes. He just left it? Bro. Bowling alley.
He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Wait, no, he didn't say that because I never questioned him.
argue his way out of this one.
I didn't question him yet.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, man. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hole and up the stairs.
Wait a second, I feel like I might be missing something here.
Carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Hold on. Should I go back and question him? Tell me more, ma'am.
Talk to Grosvenor. I've got housework to do.
Don't care. I feel like I gotta go question him before I find him on the roof. Because technically right now he's in jail?
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
I don't know how he gets out of the jail to get back to his house and go to the roof.
Just a few cents a cake.
I thought you got arrested where you ran. Where you ran, and I hit him with the car? Wait, is this not the same guy?
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
Oh. Huh? Wait, how come my location says I still need to be here too?
That's the cop from the newspaper.
What? I'd make an excellent detective.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I just can't remember names. I'm pretty good with faces. Just can't remember names. And sometimes I get mixed up on who is who. I don't think I took my medication today. Oh, that's probably not it. The helpful way to be. That's probably where things are kind of going wrong here. Who are you? Who are you and what did you do with the woman? This guy's got a lot to say about baby oil right now. We were on this roof.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheel.
Bro. I can't get down, it was annoying. Can I run, please? I was doing NPC strat, he just started walking. Wait, is this a different guy? Not me.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Make a great detective. I'd be great, I promise. Okay, this isn't even fair.
Can't we talk about this? Can't we talk about this?
Ow. You know I'm pretty undefeated when it comes to beating the fuck out of people. Ah! Yeah, fuck him up! Fucking kill him! I get very excited about fighting.
This thing up. It's gotta be the cat. Unless Tiernan set him up.
Unless.
That asshole Jameson could have done it to you.
I don't know, there's a lot of people who could have done it.
What's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
But why would they want to kill
You think
her?
the list is exhaustive, Rusty? Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we?
Valid.
Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in the later game.
I'll hold you to that.
Chat, are you happy? Tell me the truth right now. Okay. Wow! That's very
sure
happy.
You can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen.
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir.
Tiernan Square. Oh, Mario's not happy.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution. Tiernan isn't one, Caffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't tell me.
Oh no! Some of you guys are not very happy at all. How about loving? Do you love chats? Oh, I love chats.
Scot-free.
The heck?
I very much love chats. Oh wow! Wow, Mario loves chats.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night.
Why do you have blood all over your face? Ah, fuck, I forgot my glasses again. I can't see without my glasses, bro. Oh my goodness, okay. Let me just observe him real quick.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Okay, I know that's a fucking lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
It gets worse. Why does it keep getting worse? Wait, who am I talking to? Oh shit.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I just wish I knew who I was. Hold on. James Tierman. Okay.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
It's kind of shifty.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business. No, don't go. We both want the truth here.
I'm not talking to you yet.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
You're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
Fuck!
Yeah, he's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her. No, don't go. We both want the truth here.
I gotta talk to the other guy. I can't talk to you, bro. No, it's me. I'm messing with the bag. I'm messing with the bag with my foot. Cause brain.
Find the goddamn evidence.
So I'm
The
sorry.
bug took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
This guy's a fucking dumbass.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
He's just a
You have to
blatant
be better
liar.
than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
I'm gonna. Oh, I can read again. Yeah, I'll go with the letter.
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, Detective.
What? I'm actually gonna freak out. I was gonna put the book.
Evelyn died
Alright,
sometime
I gotta go
around
with mine.
midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
You're off the hook. For now.
Back here. I've not said my piece yet.
Don't care. Fuck off. I'm gonna talk to the other guy. Let me talk to you instead. I'm blind.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this,
This is so
I'm gonna
annoying!
have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that. And there's no way you can prove any different. As hard as this is for you to contemplate, I really loved Evelyn. She was kind and gentle to me.
Bro, what the fuck am I
Evelyn was
supposed?
missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not.
Okay, tell me the. How does that not fit? I think you broke into it and put the tire iron there. Put any proof? Tire iron from where you work. That's not proof. That's not proof, says the game. Bro, that's fucking straight up retarded. And I haven't said that word in a while, so you know it's actually true.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The torn letter, right?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
I'm fucked.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks. You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
Okay, I know this one's a lie.
I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Liar.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Wow, they really gave me this one.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. Trying to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
True.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Yeah, they gave that one to me a little bit. I might be a little bad at deducing when people are lying. I have no clue. I can't tell at all, bro. I can't read lies. I'm so bad at it. Oh, 0 vehicle damage. This is weird.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad.
No.
The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and inflate.
Why don't they put the straps on their helmet?
Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
I think he's right for asking where he's from, because It's World War II. Because it's weird to not answer that. It takes the same amount of time as saying, we've got to go, or whatever. We don't have time for that.
Well
Bro,
done,
it's the same amount of
Good
fucking
work with
words.
Summers' case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Let me do a little
Go right
deduction on
ahead.
this.
They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Cunt BD,
No one else would
find
kill
me
him
where
without
I
this
hid
message.
myself. Wait. Nucked.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope until hope creates. From its own wreck, the thing it contemplates, neither to change nor falter nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great, and gracious, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory. How many times is this guy gonna say two? Looking in wonder
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in wave under green leaves. Okay, wait. Whoa.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too
peeled
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed. Forget what it's supposed. What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more
A
intelligent.
public square is a bar.
Some
Hid
kind of
myself in the
story,
fountain
right?
just
A
like a
guy
bar.
that God hates,
It
change
is
him
the
up. It's an
guy
allegory,
who,
Rusty.
yeah,
Story
exactly,
with two
allegory.
meanings. Symbolic.
He's
That's what he
he's
wants
the
us to-
bartender.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
It's been his game. It's not my game. I didn't make this. I'm not a dev.